What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, this story broke last night, but the crime occurred Sunday. Now, this happened out in LA. I said before, you can't fix broken people. Sometimes we might want to rescue our husbands, our mothers, sons, or even daughters from any type of addiction or temptation that they willfully go to repeatedly, and they fight us and give us such backlash that sometimes it can cause us physical harm as well as the mental strain. This story right here is no different. This supposedly happened Sunday in Los Angeles in the neighborhood called El Monte. Now, I don't know if this will make national news, but it should, because this is a scenario that a lot of us that have children that are not on the right path sometimes, this is something that can befall us. I'm going to tell you a story before I show you this news clip I'm going to tell you a little bit about the story. This is about a 25-year-old woman by the name of Kimberly Gonzalez. There's a history of drug use, and this woman did something unspeakable in the family home to her own mother. Check this out.
Woman remains in custody tonight, facing charges for allegedly stabbing her mother to death in a house in El Monte.
The victim had multiple stab wounds and was reportedly also decapitated.
Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter is there live with the very latest on this tragic story. Leanne.
Javon and Mark, detectives describing the crime scene as extremely graphic. That victim stabbed multiple times. A mother allegedly murdered by her own daughter. A tragic case on so many levels.
A gruesome discovery captured by Air 7 as detectives remove what appears to be the victim's head from a trash can. Neighbors say she'd had her throat slit, apparently decapitated. The suspect, her own daughter.
There's blood on that side, there's blood on the floors.
The horrifying scene unfolding just before 5 Sunday evening at this El Monte home. The victim's brother, who lives in the front house, says he heard a scream and then his 11-year-old nephew ran out yelling for help. His shirt soaked with blood after apparently witnessing the grisly scene. He says maybe they argued, but to tell you the truth, I don't know. Friends say the suspect, 25-year-old Kimberly Gonzalez, struggled with drugs. Her mother, Jacqueline Perez, was raising her 2 grandchildren as well as Gonzalez's 3 siblings.
She was a really good mom. She was a great mom. She was a really good mom. She had just a new 3-year-old. She had a new baby.
Decorations from a child's birthday party Saturday still hanging as detectives canvass the crime scene. Neighbors say they heard a commotion. One woman crossing paths with the fleeing suspect.
She was coming out and then she rushed back in because she saw somebody running that way, saw the cops coming this way.
A path of bloody footprints led out onto the street where neighbors say Gonzalez was hiding between 2 cars. That's where she was taken into custody. She's being held on $2 million bail.
All right, guys, that whole story right there, I just wanted to do it and share it because it's unfathomable to me. You killed your own mom after a party for one of your kids on Saturday, the day before. They had a birthday party. The decorations were still out there, celebrating the birthday of one of the children. And here you come Sunday, going in there, hacking and slashing, and putting your mother's damn head in a bucket. She did this in front of either a sibling or one of her own children. I think it was a sibling who ran covered in blood with an uncle to assist. It's like we create our own horror stories in our lives and in our households from the demons that haunt us or one of our family members. So she had a history of drug use. 25 years old. She's out there in the street, I guess. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if she lived in the house, because they said the mother that got killed was raising 3 of her own children, which are the siblings of Miss Gonzalez. And in addition to that, her 2 children. So maybe she didn't live in the house. Either way, man, this is messed up. She didn't, I don't know. I don't want to keep going back to the drug thing, but maybe their relationship wasn't right. Either way, what she did is beyond belief. I don't know if she was driven by a urge, like she was fiending or something like that and wanted money, and I mean, the scenarios are endless. But you don't do that to your parents. If you look at that house in that video, that was a nice house. Some people was doing very good for themselves. Obviously, it was a good environment for them to be in. She was there. And to flip it upside down like that left me speechless. When crimes are done against just one person, and in Hispanic culture, because I've dated a few Hispanic women, you know what I'm saying? Shout out. Family is big. And grandmothers and mothers are huge in those households. That's the one person you don't touch. You did all of that damage, ran in and out the house, and then got caught between 2 cars. Did you see the blood in the street, guys? People that responded, first responder stuff, horrific scene. Let me tell you something. It takes a lot of effort to do that to somebody. Because when you're stabbing somebody, they're not standing still. That's one thing. Another thing is to do that to somebody and then take their head off. I don't know if I hope you haven't, but you've seen in these decapitation videos, the crap they used to have on the internet, they probably still got it if you search hard enough for it. It takes a long time to use a regular kitchen knife to cut somebody's head off. Why would you want to do that, number one? That's nothing but rage and hate and disappointment in yourself that you transferred onto somebody else, because a lot of times when you're dealing with situations where you're unsatisfied with yourself, it's everybody else's fault around you. And when the rage and the fire in you come out, that should be directed towards you, and it's put on somebody else. This is the case. You can go up and down the internet and look for past, present, and future events like this. I got all boys except for a 7-year-old girl. I told my sons a long time ago, I put everything I could into you. Once you go out there in the deep end called life, if you're in a situation where you go outside of the teachings that me and your mothers taught you, you on your own. You know what I mean? I'll help you one time. And once you show me that you're not going to accept the help, or you take that help and you use it the wrong way and it turns into a slap in my face, your own path is your own path. You know what I mean? I won't be a tour guide no more. All in all, may this lady rest in peace. People lost a brother. Lost a sister, the uncle, lost a grandmother, her children. And they lost a mother, her siblings. There are broken people all over. And regardless of if they're a sibling or not, you got to know when to pull back and know that no matter what you do, they're going to do what they want to do. My heart goes out to this family. They do. And stories like this got to be told. I hope this makes national news. This right here is a big headline, because a lot of people out there, some of my listeners too, y'all are dealing with people that are on drugs and going back and forth, in and out of jail and hitting you up for money and all kind of things that make you uneasy. And saying no is not enough. What do? A lot of times when people are immature and they run the streets and stuff, they had this childlike mentality, especially with the reasoning factor. I don't know what caused this, but honestly, in my opinion, I think it all came down to being told no in one way or another. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. May this woman rest in peace, and my heart does go out to the family, especially the children, because for them to witness, especially the one to witness that and then run horrifically for help when somebody's attacking his grandma or mother, just leaves a hole in my heart. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.